So let's get right into it. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna give you a little bit of a lesson on how much money people are losing with IDs. So you was born in the city. Just imagine you went ahead and you got a job. That job paid you X amount of dollars. And the money that you spend, once you spend it, it's gone supposedly, right? You spent it. You spent it with the business. You spent it with the business owner. You spent it with the store owner, or you spent it with the insurance company or the mortgage company. So you consider it gone. But what if there was a way you could monetize on that money and trade on it as if it was an investment, and then eventually get that money back? Now that's what you can do when you're demonstrating in the realm of sovereignty. The way that you would do that is that you would have to account for all the money that you spent in each zip code. And the money that you spent in each zip code, you would take that money and turn that into a form of a ledger or a schedule. And from there, you can begin to trade off of that money. But here's where the problem comes in at. Everyone cannot do this. That's the main problem. Not because some people are better than others, not because of anything like that. The reason why everyone can't do this is because of the fact that they put you up under the ID. And I've talked about this before, but I want to specify this here. So they put you up under the ID, and the ID acts as an insurance policy, giving the city, that's right, the city and law enforcement in the city, the right to manage monies that's spent in the zip code on the back end or at the end of the day. So basically what I'm saying here is that when you sign that contract, that's right, you're signing over your rights. And you giving the state the right and saying, well, I'm a ward. I don't have the ability or the understanding, or I'm not in sound mind and body to manage my own resources, so I need an ID to move around. It is not the law to have an ID. It is a privilege. Remember that. Oh yeah, it's a lot of stuff you can't do without an ID. I get that part. But remember, how much money are you losing? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up? That's what it comes down to. When it comes down to you taking back total control of your finances, because what I'm saying here is that the money that you spending, you could turn around and make more money off of that than you spent, plus have a job or some form of way of making money and income. And that's what I teach, and that's what they hate, because of the fact that you could donate to me through 13sidesastrology@gmail.com, by the way. And yes, I consider this a product because you're making money. You just don't understand how to make it because you haven't been fully educated. So that's where I come in with. I'm watching the videos, but you could donate to me, and essentially I could turn over enough money off of your donation through my account to fund more credit in your city so that you can get more credit card, more perks, more teams in certain cities winning certain games that normally wouldn't have won. Just like the Super Bowl. We was blessed out here in Cincy. Our team to win, but that came from people donating here locally and donations continuing to turn over. So that serves as an example. I had a major hand in that. I made a lot of money from it. I can't even tell you how much I made. People are very jealous. I have to change my rates. But that's an example. I did all of that off of working from zip codes. And using those zip codes and the fact that I don't have an ID and trading money for people that did, and then giving them credit through the fact that I can monetize off of any money he's giving to me, whatever it is. I can monetize off of that, and they hate that. And if you reach a certain point, and I know the point, the trading points, all of that money essentially goes back to the people. It's private. It becomes private. And it's not corporate if you trade on a certain level. And they know that. See, they're corporate. They're like corporations. The beast. And if you go to a certain level, you can get out of that, but you have to be a sound mind and body, and it takes wisdom and power too, and strength. You need a lot of support from women too. I'm gonna say that. I wouldn't have gotten here and made it here, and I want to send a shout out to all the females and males too to help me. But females that definitely helped me and taught me this game. There's a lot of females that helped me and taught me this game, and I wouldn't be here right now. So shout out to Sister Yafa Bay, all of them, man. They taught me personally this game. So come back up with more, man. Just want to kind of drop that, man. Take your city. Take control of your city quietly. You have to be a terrorist. Financial. You be a financial soldier. I call it a paper soldier. That's what I said in one of my rap songs. You got to be a paper soldier right here. I'll get back up with more, man. Keep teaching you guys. That's your homework. You ain't got to get out the ID, but start keeping track of what you spend in those zip codes. Peace.